Hey everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. I'm just cooking today, and if you see dishes in the background in the sink, that's where I've been making a Texas sheet cake. So washed all that up, and I need to fix something for supper tonight, and it's pouring the snow. So I've got one of these. I'm going to show y'all how it comes. I had it in the freezer. It's frozen. And it is just a rotisserie chicken that's already been pulled off the bone and been put in this little container. And I'm going to pop that in there. It is still frozen. I've not thawed it. Okay, let me see if I can get it out of my... Yeah, there we go. Okay, put that right there. And I'm going to put a can of Rotel. I spit it out. Can of Rotel, and this is Mexican style lime and cilantro, because we're going to do a taco soup, a Mexican soup here, okay? And then we're going to put in about 32 ounces of chicken broth. I'm going to probably put in more than that, but wanting to see how far that would come up in. Oh, I'm gonna do this in the pressure cooker because my stuff's frozen, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have to thaw it and start back over. So I'm gonna put in 8 ounces of cream cheese. I'm just winging this, you know what I'm saying? I'm winging this. I didn't even pull out my recipe to see how much or whatever. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to waste my time to open that up. I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 can of corn and 1 can of black beans. And I drained those and washed my black beans, okay? And I'm going to put in, this is my taco seasoning here. And I'm going to put in about 3 tablespoons is about 1 envelope. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons. A little bit less than 3 tablespoons. Right around 3 tablespoons. And now, I'm going to, wanting to pop something. You know, I tell y'all the truth. I really share with you all. And Pop said to me, I wished you'd make chili like you used to. And I said, what? And he said, he don't never say this, so it was a big deal. I knew that it was real important or he wouldn't have told me this. And he said, I just didn't like that chili last night. And I said, what? And he said, it just had too many beans in it. I said, okay. Okay. I thought, I will save that chili and give it to somebody else. And I will fix him something else that I know he's going to like. Okay, let me get a cloth and wipe my fingers and get something to make sure I get all of that off of there. Hang on a second. Huh. I couldn't find my jar getter, you know, that's what I call it, that slides this right off. I'm going to tear this in just chunks, okay? I'm not going to put the whole block. You can just put the whole block, but I'm just going to tear it off of here in just a few pieces. And I know it's going to be mighty good. And I'm going to put that scissors in the sink to be washed. Okay, now, look, that's pretty stiff, isn't it? That cream cheese is so good, but it is so messy, isn't it? I know somebody told me, said, freeze it first. Well, had everything else frozen here today, but I didn't have my cream cheese frozen, so just had to get it out of the refrigerator. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. My chicken's going to have to cook. I'm going to put a little bit more chicken stock in there. Okay, I'm going to put 1 can of green chilies. This is just a 4 ounce little can. I'm gonna rinse all them little chilies in there. Now I like to use, when I'm doing taco soup, I like to use the cilantro and lime rotel. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Two 32-ounce, so I put 2 quarts. 2 quarts of, what do you call it in here? I'm gonna stir this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna taste of it and see if I need to add some more. No salt, don't need no salt. Need just a little bit more taco seasoning, not a whole lot. That's the one I just used. This is the dry one. About another tablespoon. And stir that up. I was looking for my lime juice and I don't know where in the world. I'm going to put a few jalapenos in here. Let's see, this is... and just a tad bit of the juice. You never know from each time when I make it what I'm going to put in it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of rice in here, so hang on a minute. Put me a little rice in there. You can use any kind of rice you want. My friend Come Cook with Gigi, she uses Zatarans. I rinsed my rice, about a half a cup. About a half a cup. I'm gonna stir this up. This will be done in no time because the chicken's already done. I'm gonna taste that taco seasoning real quick. A little bit more. So that made about like, if I put this much in, that'll be like 2 packets. If you're buying the packets, that'll be about like 2 packets. Doesn't need any salt at all. I might throw a little bit of pepper in there. About a half teaspoon of black pepper. And then, let's see what this looks like. I'm going to put in 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. Now, I know I've already got the rotel in there, and that was made with cilantro and, but I just feel like hey, it's a pouring the snow here. I feel we like tomatoes in ours. Hey. They must have heard Jackson go up the road if he was able to make it up the road, or Papa come home. One or the other. So I'm going to pop this into, let me get that around there. I'm going to pop this in my pressure cooker holder, and I'm going to cook it probably for about 30 minutes, and we'll be ready for supper. We'll see you back, okay? Okay, we've got our Mexican taco soup. Let me see if I can. Oh, I washed my scissors and I don't have. There we go. I got it. We're going to put some shredded cheese, some cheddar cheese on top of that. We're going to put some sour cream. I'm some sour cream. And we're gonna do some onions. We've got some salsa. Pop wants some salsa to go in there. Taco soup is delicious. All we gotta do is put us a few Fritos here in there, or you can have some cornbread with it. But hope y'all get a chance to make you some. And just want to tell you how much I love you, how much I appreciate y'all watching. And just want to hope that y'all have something good and warm during this cold season that we're having right now. Something good and warm for your bellies, you know. I want you to know how much the good Lord loves you. And I hope that you cling to that promise that he does love you this season. And I will see you next time, Lord willing, okay? Let's go have some supper.